Welcome to Total Retail Talks, your podcast channel for retail knowledge.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Total Retail Talks. I'm Joe Keenan, the editor-in-chief of Total Retail. I'm joined on this episode by Michelle Van Slyke, Senior Vice President of Marketing and Sales at the UPS Store. Michelle and I are going to be talking about the UPS Store's new program designed to support the next generation of small business owners. So thanks for joining me today, Michelle.
Yeah, happy to be with you, Joe.
So as noted, the UPS Store recently launched a new program called Start Small, Grow Big, which is designed to support the next generation of small business owners and entrepreneurs. Can you tell us a little bit about the impetus to launch this program at the UPS Store?
Yeah, we're all about supporting and helping small business owners. And what better way to get engaged than to help the future small business owners? And so, we partnered with Junior Achievement. They have some great programs for school age individuals that will help them with educational programs and how to learn more about the financial side of businesses and whatnot. So we're really, really excited about supporting the next generation of small business owners.
So that kind of covers a little bit about the why behind the program. Tell us next about the details of the program, how consumers are able to participate.
Yeah, well, first of all, we've got over 5,100 retail locations in the United States. And during a transaction, customers will have the opportunity to donate right in our pin pad there in the store environment. So we're excited. We've been operational now for about 5 weeks, and so far we've raised over $700,000. So we believe that we will be able to make a difference by both our financial aspect and then other ways that we want to contribute as well.
Yeah, so it's off to a great start. So congrats on that. And I would imagine the UPS Store's business is going to see a real uptick in Q4. It's probably as consumers are shipping more goods. Is that something the timing is that coincidental, or was this planned to get this off the ground and rolling before kind of the busy Q4 holiday season?
Yeah, we did launch it in August, and we know that we do get quite busy, going into what we call the peak season, if you will. But we believe that this is an opportunity really on a year-round basis to support junior achievement. So whether somebody's in our store environment, being able to contribute directly, or they can go to our website, theupsstore.com, and make contributions there as well.
So in addition to the customer contributions, you noted that the UPS store has made a very generous contribution to junior achievement. Tell us a little bit about why junior achievement is a cause that the UPS store is so committed to supporting.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of pieces to it, really. We pride ourselves in the support that we can provide small business owners. And Junior Achievement really does a great job of setting up the next generation of small business owners through their educational programs and through the local communities. So we believe that it really is an ideal fit for us. Also, our stores are independently owned and operated, and our store owners have a great deal of knowledge that we believe that can contribute directly to individuals learning more about how to start their own business and how to run a business. So it's we believe it's a really great fit for us.
So it's obviously an important program to the UPS store, and it's doing a lot of good. So you want to get that messaging out there. You want to get consumers aware that this new Start Small, Grow Big campaign is launched. From your team and your perspective, what are you doing at the UPS store to promote the Start Small, Grow Big campaign?
Yeah, so obviously we have it within our store environment, and we'll have it in other elements as well, whether it's in social media or our in-store communications, everywhere we can to just heighten the awareness and the opportunity to support really the next generation. In today's environment, it's critically important to, give back in general, but you want to do it in a way that's meaningful and connects directly to the type of business you have and the type of business that you do. And we believe that this does that.
And you mentioned not only the store locations, but also consumers can access and give to the Start Small, Grow Big campaign on the UPS store website as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So, our website is the upsstore.com, and you go to /start small, and you can contribute directly to junior achievement there as well. But in our in-store environment during a transaction, it does have a prompt there for a customer to be able to contribute. And like I said, we're off to a very strong start, and we're very excited about both the financial contribution that we can make, and then moving forward, more the knowledge base that we can contribute as well. I know a lot of our store owners are really excited about the partnership in general, and the way that we can work together to really help, another group of individuals who I'm sure will be great small business owners in the future.
So it's still pretty early days with the launch of this campaign, but do you have, Michelle, any examples of small businesses that you're able to support, or is that is there anything that you can cite in terms of like as a result of this program, this small business was able to do, take the next step in its growth, or or at least maybe if you don't have any of those exact examples, tell us a little bit about what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah, well, it's interesting in working with our network and our store owners. What we've found is that a lot of our current store owners did start at junior achievement. So it's really been exciting for us to see, someone who did benefit from junior achievement now owning the UPS store. So that was a really aha moment. And I know those individuals, really do want to share their stories and their journey. And so we're looking forward to really elaborating on that and sharing those stories as well. So that was a nice moment for us to learn more about that.
Yeah, what a great way to kind of build that investment from your store owners, that they come from this program, that to give back. This is a way to keep that kind of cycle going, I would imagine.
Yeah, exactly. So, we recently had our convention. We do a convention with our store owners every other year, and in talking to some of the store owners, you could just see a little sparkle in their eye when we know that they have the opportunity to really give back. So we've put some solicitations out to our network to find out exactly how many store owners we have that fall into that bucket, and then see again how we can share their stories, and then how they can give back as well.
So what results have you seen so far that you might be able to share from the campaign?
Yeah, like I mentioned, we did in the first 5 weeks raise $700,000. So we believe that we're off to a fast start, without a doubt. We've also, um, been in communications with our core target of small business owners to get their reaction and how they felt about us being associated with junior achievement specifically, and that has certainly been positive as well. So we're looking forward to really expanding and seeing how we can connect our local stores with the other chapters of junior achievement here in the U.S., and then also how we can contribute in an online space where we can be part of the educational programs that are in the online space with our store owners, and really share the knowledge and insight that they have. Um, we think it's going to be a great value.
What you've talked about the store owner, how about the customer that's coming into the UPS store, either through a physical store location or the website? Are you collecting any feedback on their thoughts on the program and the connection between the UPS store and junior achievement?
Yeah, we've definitely found that it's important as a business to be engaged in a way that is going to contribute to the local communities. Our positioning in the marketplace is to be the community small business resource center. And one of the ways you do that is by, being engaged in the local community. And so I know there's a great need, and there's a great want for us to be doing that. So as we move forward, we're going to make sure that we do everything we can to localize that, because as individuals are contributing, they want it to go to their local community. So that's really going to be our next step.
And is there an end date to the campaign, or when does this run through so that consumers and your store owners can be aware and continuing to promote the Start Small, Grow Big campaign?
Yeah, you know what? We're sort of a long-term investor when it comes to our level of engagements. This will go on for quite some time. Previous programs that we put together have run well over 10 years. So not making any promises or predictions here, but when we start a level of engagement like this, we are committed and we are dedicated. And so we would expect this to be a long-term endeavor. And,
Yeah,
when
certainly a long-term commitment and something that's near and dear to your store owners and also to your customers as well. Um, Lastly, with this campaign now out, what is next in the pipeline? How do you continually think of ways that you can improve the communities in which the UPS store operates? What is that kind of process like internally for launching a campaign such as this one or others that may be coming down the pike?
Yeah, now it's going to be all about activation. How can we now connect on a local level and across the US with real activation? So luckily we have some agency partners who are going to assist with that. And really, how can we really contribute beyond the financial aspect, but how can we contribute to the actual programs that Junior Achievement offers? So that's really the next level of engagement. We wanted to get up and operational, I'll call it, and then we'll continue from there.
Yep, continually refining and improving and doing and collecting more money for this really worthy cause and Junior Achievement in the process. So I want to take the opportunity to thank Michelle Van Slyke, the Senior Vice President of Marketing and Sales at the UPS Store, for joining us on this episode of Total Retail Talks. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe.
Thanks for listening. For more information on this podcast, please check out our podcast channel page at mytotalretail.com/podcasts for show notes. Total Retail Talks is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify. Make sure to subscribe on our podcast channel page as well. If you've enjoyed this episode, please take a few moments to rate and review this podcast. Thanks, and until next time, this has been Total Retail Talks.